Well, hello there. Welcome to Play the Game with Steve. And today we're going to have a Help a Friend challenge where we're going to help him build up some Natasha Romanov in protection. So yesterday I was watching a D20 play a game, randomly selected Black Widow, and then randomly selected Kang the Conqueror, and he wasn't too happy about it, just because I think he feels that Kang is a very lengthy scenario. But yeah, I kind of tend to disagree. Kang, you can kind of slow play him in the first stage. And then after that, when you're fully built, you can just kind of eliminate him pretty fast. And Black Widow has this unique ability to be able to be very controlly. So, which is what I like about her. So, I like that very much. So, and protection, he said it was his aspect that he enjoyed the least. And I think something that we forget in protection is protection gives you a lot of tools to control. It is, I think, one of the aspects that was the most well-rounded since the beginning of the game. It's the one that came, I think, together the best out of all the aspects. Leadership was always strong from the get-go. Justice still has a few pieces missing to make it like really well-rounded. It did get a big boost with all those shield cards, but again, that's more of a combo style deck. For me, aggression still feels like it's missing one or two things, which is okay. But protection for me is one of my favorite aspects. I started off the game not really liking protection, didn't really understand it until I started playing it. And the more I played protection, and I'm really talking after Ms. Marvel came out, protection just got a whole new level of awesomeness. And then started developing some really cool synergies with some of the cards that were introduced with the other hero packs, from Doctor Strange to Quicksilver to Drax, and then all the other ones that came in protection there. I'm trying to remember all of them, but I can't. But there's a lot of good content for the protection builds now. So you can draw cards, you can remove threat, you can do all sorts of really fun things. And Natasha Romanov has a very unique ability to be able to just take advantage of not only your alter ego side, but also of the protection build. Now, one of the couple of cards that make Natasha really strong is this card right here, which is the Acrobatics. And because of this Acrobatics, it allows you to cancel a boost card and then deal damage, which is something I really like. And I feel like something that we need to explore more. And when I try to build decks, I try to build decks that are thematic to what I want to do. So this deck, I have played this deck a while back. I think it was over a year ago. I played this deck versus, I think it was Expert Drang. I call the deck Super Fit because we're going to be wanting to do extra damage with the Fighting Fit cards. So these are the ones I like. Fighting Fits, because it's a 2 damage to the villain, 5 damage if my remaining hit points are equal or greater. So I really wanted to lean into this Fighting Fit because Black Widow has some great cards, but she doesn't have a lot of attack cards. She only has those 2 Dances of Death to deal like big chunks of damage. So I really want to focus on that to be able to take out the villain really efficiently. Now, obviously, we have ways to remove threat with the Covert Ops, and then ways to play out. So one thing that we do want to find is we want to find our Synth Suit because it gives us that +1 defense that kind of makes the entire deck work better. We also have the Armored Vest, so we can get a defense up to 4. Once our defense is at 3, most of the villains attack for 3. With our Acrobatics, we know we're not going to take any damage. If we happen to have our suit, we trigger acrobatics, and we get to ready, which is very, very fun. All these really cool mechanics that we can interact with. In this deck, I added 4 extra preparation cards because she does come with 6 preparations in our deck. So I added a couple of target acquireds because what we're facing, these are going to become very, very useful fast. We are going to spend some time in Alter Ego, so most likely it will surge, and then I'll be able to draw some cards. And then obviously we're adding an Honorary Avenger and an Endurance, and those are just because we want to be able to trigger our Fighting Fits to bring our health up to 13. And again, it's just in the reasoning is because we really want to play into those Fighting Fits. I did add a Helicarrier and an Avenger's Mansion and a Crew Quarters, so I can always, when I go down, because with Black Widow, you do want to go down all the time. So adding the Crew Quarters will help us heal, and then always be able to be Fighting Fit. And if I ever need to recover, then I can recover. I also added 2 meditations to the deck. Now, most of the time, I will want to stay in hero form once I have like 4 or 5 of my preparations out. So meditation is going to help me. Hopefully, I can get one in early to get either an Avenger's Mansion or my suit or the Steve Carrier, which I like to call it. I also have the double resources, and then all these 1-cost cards, the Unflappable, Electrostatic Armor, Dauntless, just too hard to ignore because I don't think we need to remove that much threat because, well, what we're going to use our Covert Ops for. So this is, our Covert Ops are mostly there for like side schemes, and I really wanted to try this Anticipation. This is new from when I originally built the deck, and also Crew Quarters is also new from when I originally built the deck. I think the cards are just a little too low. Bop, bop, bop. So I think you can see them maybe a little bit better now. Let me just go up here. So I see there's 2 of you guys watching us and 4 likes, so that's pretty good. So unless you guys like the deck twice, that's pretty cool. I also like Perseverance with her because giving her a tough status card, again, plays into what we want to do, and being able to be tough is going to make us much more powerful, able to trigger our Dauntless and stuff like that. I think you'll notice that in the deck, I'm not really trying to run perfect defense and ready. I do have my ready once I trigger a preparation, and I'm not looking to play Flow Like Water just to have more defense events. What's great about Black Widow is she can deck thin really, really fast, and I really want to lean into those deck thinning, because then I'll get more visibility on my Dances of Death and my Fighting Fits, and that is the point. So obviously the rest we're just going to be playing out as it is. So we are going to be facing Kang the Conqueror. Now this is always interesting when you're playing Kang. The reason why it's interesting is Kang doesn't have that many treacheries. He does have a lot of obligations. So those obligations and side schemes and things like that. So often our grappling hooks are just going to be like, oh man, they're going to be hard to trigger. Colton, cool Kang. Oh, that won't be easy. You'd be surprised. Kang is, if you stay him on stage 1 a couple turns, he's pretty simple. But one of the big complaints that we have about Kang is he takes too long. And I'm going to try to disprove that today. I'm going to try to play Kang. Normally I would play on standard, but it's Black Widow. She's so strong. So I am going to play Kang on expert. Just for today. Just for today. Because she's really, really powerful. And for me, Black Widow is like, if I could beat, and maybe it sounds braggy, but her precon deck was just so solid that I was able to take out Expert Ultron with her pre-constructed deck. That's how strong she is. Well, I'm here, so shadows will come up. You know what? It doesn't really matter if shadows does come up. So I do want to put like a little timer on the game. And the thing is, I'm going to be talking through my plays, and I'm going to talk about reasoning and actions and why I want to do certain things. So that might elongate. Yeah, that is braggy. I'm sorry, Colton. I'm sorry. So I'm not trying to brag. But I'm just trying to show, like, wow, her pre-constructed deck is really that strong for Black Widow. So first thing, Kang, we will get an extra encounter card when that happens. And then we're going to shuffle up our deck. There we go. Now, you might see, oh, there's a lot of double resources in my deck. And the reason, with a lot of low-cost cards. And the reason why is if I can cheat some stuff in and build faster, all the better. So what I'm going to try to do is, instead of making it time-wise, I'm going to try by turn 4 to have him on stage 2. Then I want to spend 2 turns on stage 2, and then 2 turns on stage 3. And I want to try to defeat him like that. So I want to take a maximum of 8 turns to go through Kang with a protection Black Widow deck. So this deck is, again, a lot focused on the damage. All right, so let's take a look at our first 1, 2, safe house turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we did get a preparation, which is awesome sauce. And it's going to be great because we'll be able to play it. So I'm just going to be pitching my Dance of Death here because I have a really awesome hand. And I got, oh no, the Sin Suit. Oh man. All right. So a lot of good cards here. That is Tricky McTricks. All right. So I think this is what's going to happen here. So I'm going to play my safe house with the grappling hook. Now, reason why I'm doing this, I know even if you bragging in this game, it's kind of pathetic because you don't really get anything for it since it's not competitive. I know, too many good cards. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, don't need to be braggy. So I'm going to use the safe house, the grappling hook to pay for the safe house. The reason why? Because now I can trigger that safe house and just bring it back. Now, there is one card which is called the Temporal Time-Traveling Hijinks, which is really mean. Because if I do decide to play the Sin Suit, what may happen, and this is, again, it may happen, what may happen is I get the Time Travel Hijinks and I lose my suit turn 1. And that would be super sad. All right. So what we're going to do is I think I'm going to hold off on the suit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Genius to play a grappling hook, which will trigger my mission prep and draw me a card. I am going to use Dance of Death to play my Gauntlet. And I have an Unflappable. Now, there's 2 choices I can make here. I can stay down to Alter Ego, because since he only schemes for 1, it's not that bad. And then I can build. I have more ways and more things that I can build with, which is pretty good. Or I can go to hero form. So there's 2 choices I can make. Now, let's go with the obvious. I can go to hero form. I can remove his tough. Okay. I'm going to choose the less obvious side. I'm going to stay in Alter Ego this turn, and I'm going to keep these 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is what I was hoping for. A Meditation, and I have an Avengers Mansion too, so there's a lot of good stuff here. All right, so we're going to start by placing 1 threat. Kang is going to scheme for 1 plus 2 is 3, so that is going to go to 4. Now, this is the heart of the cards. Will I get the advance? Stolen Memories. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's kind of sad seeing that turn 1. And then the Surge, which is going to mess up with my meditation play, into Temporal Shield. All right. Not too shabby. Okay. So what I'm going to do, since I cannot use meditation, I'm going to get rid of it to get rid of my Stolen Memories, which is going to probably give me a few triggers. There you go. So I do get an Anticipation. All right, cool. So I will take this Anticipation back from my discard pile. So when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. So that's why I got 2 encounter cards on turn 1. And then this is when Kang is attacked, I have to discard. So Acrobatics is an attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Gauntlet to play an Anticipation, which will trigger my mission prep and draw me a card. All right. I am going to, I know most people will say, why don't you play the, why don't you play the suit, but the mansion, but I'm going to spend 3 to play my synth suit. And I am going to spend Acrobatics to play Unflappable, and this time I will flip up. All right. Ah, 1 turn too late. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is in the discard pile, I do believe. All right. So that was our second turn. So now we have 2 preparations. If we put a third one, Winter Soldier only costs 1. And then he's going to be the main target if ever we get that bad card. So this is going to go to 5. We're going to add 1 here. We are going to only defend for 3. Try to get a perfect defense. Plus 2. So we will be taking 2 damage. So we will go down to 7. So now we definitely need to get a Treachery to be able to trigger our thing. And there it is, the time travel hijinks. Oh my god. Oh. This is why I there's things that I love about this game, and there's things that I despise. And I despise being right all the time. All right. So we have 2 preparations. So we are going to use Widow's Bite to play the Gauntlets to play Widow's Bite. We're going to play Fighting Fit to play an Endurance to go back up to 10. So we did lose our best card, and we're going to spend 1 because we have 1, 2, 3. And we're going to remove 2 threats. So 6 is going to go down to 4. So my plan to only take 3 kind of got screwed up. But what can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did get the Covert Ops, so we are going to be playing into that and on the next turn. So this is going to go to 5. He wishes to attack us for 3. We're just going to defend with Winter Soldier. For 3, 4, and 5. Winter Soldier is gone. He only cost us 1. And then in counter phase is a Chitauri Soldier. Now, this is where it gets cool. I am going to, first of all, Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to this minion and stun it. Trigger Black Widow's Gauntlet, Black Widowmaker to ping the tough off. And then we're going to give this guy a stun. All right. It is now our turn. We are going to play an Honorary Avenger on ourselves. So we go to 11. We are going to attack to get rid of this Temporal Shield. And and we're going to take 1 damage, go down to 10. We are going to flip down. We're going to use the safe house. Oh, stolen memories should go here. And we are going to bring back our acrobatics. We are going to play acrobatics, trigger mission prep to draw a card. We are going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play covert ops. Bring that down to 1. And we are going to confuse Kang. And then we're going to call it a day. All right, and then I need a lightning to discard, and I don't have a lightning, which I could have. You know what? I only have a few cards left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this to put my Synsuit back, not keeping my helicarrier. Reason why is I'm going to be decking out. So 2, 4, 5, and 6. So perfect. I got the timing on the Perseverance. That is going to be good. And I only have 2 cards left in my deck, which is great. This is going to go to 2. He's confused. He schemes for 1. And then encounter card is discard an ally or support you control. If you cannot, this card gains Surge, an ally or support. Oh my god, he is just trying to hose me down. So I lose my safe house now. What a jerk Kang is. All right, so let's do things the right way. All right, we're going to start with Black Widow's Gauntlet to play a target acquired, which will trigger our mission prep for this. We are going to exhaust with a meditation to play another covert ops, removing all the threat and confusing Kang. And then we're going to play some more stuff. We are going to flip up, use Espionage to play Perseverance. So now we are tough. And then Acrobatics with an Armored Vest. And then we went through our deck. The custom hero card, Jonathan, it's a it's from the promo cards that they used to sell. You can find those on Etsy. All right, so now if you take a look, aside from getting hosed like nonstop with like the hardest things, I am now ready to start fighting. All right, so got the shield, got everything. So unfortunately, my plan to do this in like 4 turns is already gone to the toilet. So unfortunately, that happened. But so 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now this turn, we are going to be playing a Fighting Fit. And we're going to be playing Winter Soldier 1, 2, 3, 4 for free. And then we can even play our Crew Quarters money. All right, here we go. So we're going to add 1 threat. Kang is going to get +2 attack. So he's going to attack for 5. We are going to defend. So he's attacking for 5. We have a perfect defense. So 5, I'm defending for 4. I will lose my tough. Oh, wait, no, I will not. Check this out. I will not lose my tough. I will trigger. Oh, no, there's nothing to do. Never mind. I will lose my tough. I have a perfect defense. I will draw a card, which is a Dance of Death. Perfects. And then my double encounter cards. First one is an Ancient Warrior, which is going to quick strike me. So I will be taking 2 damage. So go down to 8, unfortunately. Then trigger Anticipation. I get to ready. And then I get to deal 1 damage, getting rid of this Chitauri soldier right now. All right, finally, second card, Under Fire, awesome. So now I actually get to do Grappling Hook, trigger mission prep, I didn't even start dealing damage to Kang here. So Kang is now at 14. Yay! And now everything is gravy, because now what I do is I spend 2 to play Winter Soldier. And then I spend 3 to Dance of Death. So 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. He is down to 10. I will then punch. Wait, I want to be able to play my fighting fits. So I am going to punch for 2, go down to 8, flip down, go back up to 11. My plans keep changing. My plans. My beautiful plans. All right, so now I'm fit. 2, 4, and 6. So there's my sin suit with a meditation again. And if I get the other time travel hijinks, Winter Soldier is going to be the guy taking it. So this is going to go to 2. Mr. is confused, and I get a Macrobots, which is fine. All right. I will use meditation and exhaust to play the sin suit. So now my defense is right back up to 4. I will use my gauntlet to play Black Widow's Bite, trigger mission prep, draw a card. And because he is a guard, these cards are now useless. Attack Acrobatics to play Crew Quarters to go to 12. Flip up, Perseverance, get a Tough. He is going to deal 2 damage and take a Retaliate. Perfect. Here we go. Now, let's see. 2, 4, and 5. There's our safe house. All right, now we can go back and have some fun. When everything you plan goes to hell. There you go. Well, thank you, Colton, for being super chatty. I do appreciate that. So this is going to go to 3. I am tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him +2. And then, so he's attacking for 8. I'm tough. Nothing happens. This guy wants to attack me for 2. Do I wish to defend? Do I wish to defend to get an extra card? Let's see. Now, the reason why I couldn't play Attack Acrobatics is because it's an attack. And this guy is a guard, unfortunately. Do I want to defend? I will defend for 4 on him. Perfect defense, draws me a card. Nice. The double. And then the encounter card is an Ancient Warrior. All right, perfect timing. So this has quick strike. So this wants to resolve and attack me. Then I have a window. He engages me. After a minion enters play, I can discard this. So he wants to attack me. Now I get to respond with Widow's Bite. I will deal 2 damage to him. I will trigger my Widowmaker, deal 1 damage to him, and ready because of the sin suit. And then his attack is not happening. Perfect. And now we're back in the game. Alrighty then. So now let's just have some fun. Black Widow is going to punch, get rid of the guard. I am going to use my meditation to play my safe house. I will flip down. I will Crew Quarters to go to full health. Safe house to bring back, Widow's Bite. Gauntlet to play Widow's Bite, trigger mission prep. Really good. I am going to spend 1, 2, 3 to Covert Ops. Covert Ops is so good. He is back to being useless. And I think I'm just going to play my Gauntlet. And now I have 2. So as you can see, this is taking a little bit longer because I did lose a lot of key pieces on my first 2 turns. So this is turn 6, I believe. But he's not surviving the next round. 2, 4, 5, and 6. All these perfect 1-cost cards. Nice. So 1 threat. Mr. is confused, and my only encounter card is Surge into Surge. I have no obligations into Master Plan. There you go. And let's see what we find. And there is only 2 threat for each obligation in play. So there is no obligations. That is fine. All right, so let's start playing. The safe house will bring us our grappling hook back. Let's spend our 2 gauntlets to play that grappling hook, trigger our mission prep. We get a mansion. Are we playing the mansion? It's a little late for the mansion. Yeah, it's a little late for mansion. I think we just go for damage here. Crew quarters doesn't heal us. So we are at full strength. And do we just keep playing stuff? I think we just keep playing stuff. I don't think we need the Covert Ops. All right. So we can't play target acquired. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to play a Helicarrier. Helicarrier is going to play Electrostatic Armor. And then Hard to Ignore is just going to play another Widow's Bite. And then we are going to punch for 2. He's down to 6. And hopefully I can Fighting Fit this turn and kill him. All right, look at this table. So good. There it is. Fighting Fit. 2, 4, 5. We get an extra card. So we've decked out twice. Oh, Black Widow Protection is so good. It's just so good. All right. So this is going to go to 2. We're going to give him a threat. So he only attacks us for 3. We defend for 4. And check this out. This is going to be... I cannot ready your identity. So we're going to trigger target acquired, deal a damage down to 5. We get to do this and ready. Then we get double encounter cards. First one is a weakness. Second one is another Web Warrior, Ancient Warrior, which is going to do the same thing. We're going to trigger Widow's Bite before he attacks. Take him out and deal a damage. He is down to 4. All right. Now, it would be sad not to play these cards. So what we are going to do is we're going to use our Helicarrier and our Perseverance to Fighting Fit. And because we're at 13 health, Kang is out. So that is going to be dismissed at the end of the turn, but we still get to finish our turn, which is kind of fun. All right. I'm going to spend 2 to play a Grappling Hook and Espionage to play Dauntless. So now I have Retaliate. Oh, I think I would have... Oh, I would have retaliated too. I don't even need to remove Threat, because I don't want to take damage from the weakness. I could go down to Alter Ego, but why? All right, let's just make that happen. So now we're going to go to stage 2. So Master of Time will happen. We're going to get one of these special locate. Oh, these are not the locations. These are the locations. All right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. I'll let you guys choose 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Somebody write something real quick. Quick. I know you guys are on the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, but there's like a 10-second delay, so I have to wait. All right, let me see. Which one are you guys choosing? Choose for me. Be participative. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Come on, somebody in the chat. Number 4. All right, we have, perfect. The present and future war. So this will be the main scheme. Jonathan, too late. And it's going to be the Scarlet Centurion, who's going to have 22 health. Right here. He has toughness and he has piercing. So that's awesome. And let's take him out in 2 turns. Also, we place 2 threat here. And this one's kind of easy to forget because behind it, it says, when revealed, give yourself an encounter card. This card should have been dismissed. And we will add 1 acceleration here. All right, so that's done, that's done, that's done. And technically I should have readied up my hand first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, perfect. So what's annoying is weakness, every time I defend, I will be taking a damage. But I have an extra 4 health, so it's pretty easy. All right, so this is gonna go up by 1. And he wants to attack me for 4 with piercing. So we are going to defend for 4. And after we defend, so we have to resolve the entire attack. So he's attacking us for 4. Plus, give Kang a tough status card. We're not going to deal with that. We defended a perfect defense. So we have retaliate. And then electrostatic armor is going to deal him 1 damage. Awesome sauce. All right, and then we get double encounter cards. Let's see this one first. Actually, let's see this one first. We get a Shatari Soldier, which is perfect. Oh, sorry, we do take 1 damage for defending. Because we trigger Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage here. And then 1 from the Widowmaker. We'll get rid of this. He's gone. And then our next card is Future Weapon. So now he's going to attack for 6. So we're going to make sure that he doesn't attack us. All right. So we're going to spend a Helicarrier and an energy to do a Danse de la Mort. So 6 damage. So 1, 2, and 3. So he goes down to 15. I'm then going to what? I think we can do 15 damage. We have a physical resource that we need. So I think that's perfect. All right. We just don't want to... He only schemes for 1 and it can go to 9. So worst case scenario, we lose, but we still win. So we're going to flip down. Actually, we're going to deal 2 damage. He's down to 13. We'll take a damage. We will flip down. We will use our crew core. Oh, we took... Oh, it's true. We have a perfect defense, so we actually had to draw a card from that. Oh my God, so many good cards. All right. We're going to discard an anticipation to get rid of the weakness. We are going to spend 1 to play Acrobatics, trigger, draw a card. Perfect. We have it with what we need. We'll use our Safe House to bring back one of our preparations. Let's just bring back our Espionage. Just in case. All right. Beautiful. So good. So then we can Fighting Fit and just kill everything. 2, 4, 6 cards. Oh my God. So we have 10 damage in hand. And we heal with the crew quarters to go to 12. All right. Beautiful. So good. She's so strong. So we have exactly the amount of damage we need to do. So So it's perfect. All right, so this is going to go to 4. All right, he is going to scheme for 1 plus nothing, so it goes to 5. And then our encounter card is, the jerk, Temporal Shield. All right, well, that's annoying. So we're going to have to sacrifice that. All right, let's start. We're going to go back up to 13. Safe House is going to bring back another was going to bring back Widow's Bite. We're going to play the Widow's Bite, trigger mission prep, draw a card. See, because he has piercing, it doesn't help. Oh, but it does help, Steve. It does help. Yeah, baby. All right. We're going to spend 1 and we're going to play a target acquired. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of our preparations on the field. We are going to flip up and we're going to use meditation to give ourselves perseverance. We will be tough. Oh, I need him to attack. All right. Oh, that was dumb. All right, whatever. It's too late. It's too late, baby. 2 to deal damage to him. There you go. Oh, this doesn't come here. Then we are going to spend 2 to do Fighting Fit to deal 5 damage. He is down to 8. We're going to use Helicarrier and Hard to Ignore to play Fighting Fit. He is down to 3. And then we are going to punch for 2. He's down to 1. All right. And then the best part is, whatever the boost card is, he is going to die on the attack, which is great. It's just super strong. And then we're killing the villain on the villain phase, which is awesome. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got both of our COVID ops. So we're going to add 1 threat here. 6. He does want to attack us. So because he's attacking us, we are going to defend. He's attacking us for 6. So we are going to defend here. And hero interrupt. So please be a boost. Yes. So attack acrobatics is going to eliminate the villain. We're going to ready, and he's out. So we eliminate the villain. We don't get stunned because he dies before his attack goes. But now we do have to resolve the encounter card, which is assault. The villain wants to attack you. So in these situations, it's just going to surge. So I'm just going to trigger espionage, draw 2 cards. So 1, get another encounter card because my deck is so small. And this should be gone. So good. Black Widow protection, baby. It's just so good. So, and then another card. So this is gone. Villain's gone. Everything's gone. All right, 1 more card. Future weapons. Discarded. We'll just surge it. Discard. No! Each event. All right, so I lose my 2 covert ops. And then assault. I'll just surge it into, yeah, baby, Shadows of the Past, which I'll just trigger a grappling hook. There you go. So good. All right. So now how this works is we are actually going into stage 3 on our turn with no bad consequence. So each player searches the encounter deck for their card. So we are going to find Taskmaster. And then we're going to find Kang number 3. Where is Kang number 3? So we don't get the bad stuff. Where's Kang number 3? There's Kang number 3. with 25 health and a tough. And this is going to be pretty quicksies, guys. So this comes into play. We have a Widow's Bite, which will deal 2 damage to Taskmaster and stun him. Our Widowmaker will remove the tough, and that goes here. Am I putting some of my cards in here? Sometimes I mess up. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Perfect. So now we only have to deal 25 damage to Kang. So unfortunately, we don't have anything to deal those 25 damage. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, play our mansion, draw a card. Hey, it's a fighting fit that I can't play yet, but I will be playing it in 2 seconds. Yeah, let's just attack for 2. Did we just kill Taskmaster? Let's just kill Taskmaster. Just make it easy on ourselves. All right. Then we don't have to deal with him. Or Kang. Kang or Tasky? He's stunned. All right. And if there's a treachery, we're good. All right. So we'll deal 2 damage to him. He's down to 23. We are still at full health. And laughing. And we have Acrobatics to deal damage. And we have a Dance of Death. Oh my god, this is... Alright, so we have everything we need to deal mucho daños right now. So this is going to go to 2. I'm going to add a threat here, so he only attacks me for 3. I am going to defend for 4. He is attacking for 2. We will trigger Acrobatics, dealing 2 damage, down to 21. Trigger Sinsuit. And ready. Trigger Dauntless. Trigger Electrostatic Armor. 19. He wants to attack us. He is just stunned. Widowmaker is going to deal a damage to Taskmaster. And then my encounter card is a T-Rex with Tough. All right. We will draw a card. Another fighting fit. Oh my god, I just want to kill him. Alright, I think this is what I'm going to do. All my fighting fits. I don't want to do them all. I am still at full strength. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Steve Carrier and a Dance of Death. I'm going to ping the Tough off. I'm going to deal 2 damage. And then 3 damage. He's down to 14. I am going to spend 2 to do a fighting fit to take him down to 9. How many advances are left in this deck? I think I saw both advances go by. So what I'm going to do is I have to remove that. That's going to go to 5, 6, 7. Ooh, it could be dangerous if I do that. I'm running out of preparation cards. And that is not good. Alright, I'm going to stay down 1 more turn because I have a grappling hook. And I'll just kill Tasky because he attacks for like 1,000,000. Alright. Oh, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Winter Guide. No damage this turn, so that's kind of sad. Hopefully we have... Oh, actually, if we can stay up and be a little lucky, we should be fine. So this is going to go to 5. We need a random boost. All right. So we're going to defend for 4. We're going to add a threat. And he's attacking for 3 plus 2. Darn it. So we're taking 1 damage. I don't have anything to do that. But we are going to deal 2 damage. So he's down to 7. We're going to take 3. Go back down to 9. No. And then encounter is... Treachery, yeah, baby. All right, grappling hook settles this for us. We get to ready and deal a damage. He is down to 6. I will draw a card, which is an Acrobatics. All right, so let's just finish this off. 1 for an Acrobatics. 1 and Meditation to Fighting Fit for 5. He is down to 1. And then Black Widow, booyah, takes him out. Oh, actually, do I want to take him out? I don't want to take him out. I'm just going to remove 2 threat. I want to kill him on the villain's turns. That's the best part. 6 is going to go down to 4. But I am going to be leaving a T-Rex there, which is kind of sad. And I only have 1, so I'm short 1. So I'm just going to pitch all these cards. And I'm going to kill him on his turn, because that's what hero... Oh, wait, no. I have 2. I have a target acquired. So I can spend 2 to play him. And let's deal 2 damage. Done. And let's just kill the villain on his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have the Fighting Fit, but I won't need it. So this is going to go to 6 plus 1, 7. And he attacks me, so I'm going to defend. He's attacking for 3 plus 3, and the win with the Acrobatics. Booyah! Cocky Steve is terrifying. Well, there you go. So the last 3-4 turns, I was just like, man, I could just play these or just Fighting Fit. So there you go. Expert Kang defeated in under 50 minutes. And that's with me talking and explaining my turns and all that. So whoever said Kang is super long, if I played fast, this game would have been 25-30 minutes, I believe. So yeah. So what do you guys think about this game? What do you think about the Black Widow Super Fit deck? Any questions? Any comments? Did you enjoy this game? Was that fun for you to watch? Oh man, there's the other attacker bots. Man, I love killing the villain on the villain's turn. There's nothing better than that. Oh man, Black Widow, this is why she is in my top 3. Ms. Marvel, Ghost Spider, and her are tied for 2nd place. And it's just, she's so fun. How do you do this every time? What do you mean do this? Oh, it's super strong. Like I said, control, she can go down, the dances of death, and then, because this is Black Widow's problem. There's not enough damage in her kit. She only has the dances of death and these little pings for 1. Pings for 1. I love how they are all female. Yeah. Spectrum is right up there. SPDR. Wasp is right there in the, like the 3rd spot. So for me, it's all that's all it's been. It's just all these lovely ladies that play the game, and I do have a big liking for Thor. Thor is my man in this game. Like he is. If I could only play one hero over and over, it would probably be Thor. Thor's just the best. He's just, for me, he's the most mechanically fun and interesting. And don't get me wrong, Drax is right there. I actually don't enjoy Scarlet Witch. It's not true. It's not that I don't enjoy her. I find it. Maybe it's just not my playstyle. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Rocket is your main. Yeah, I remember. I remember when we started playing Colton together. Super cheese. Yeah. It was super fun to see you like really enjoy Rocket when we were playing on the streams there. It was very fun. So yeah, guys, so that was under an hour. Love it. Can't go wrong. Expert. I wish I finished with full health. That's the only kind of like sad face emoji I have. I wish I could have finished in like with 100%. But Black Widow, do you guys see the deck thinning? Seriously, I thought you were like 10 years old when I was like, when you first joined FaceTime, Playtime, I was like, and when you reached out to me, hey, can we play a game together? I was like, well, do you want to ask your parents? But dude, the picture on your profile looked like you were like 12 years old there. So, like I said, I had no problem. I used to be a kids camp director, so it's fun. So guys, it's 9:02. I would probably have time to play another game. If you like this, you can go back in the Black Widow playlists and you can see the original deck idea that I did, I think was over a year ago. And I played against Expert Drang with this similar deck. And I was playing Expert Drang. I never removed his spear because I didn't want to confuse him. I just wanted to show like the power of control. So I played Expert Drang, so he was automatically attacking for 4. And then aside with the ship and everything else, it was pretty crazy. I should probably check out some of your playlists on my favorite heroes. You might, like I said, you might find something that, oh, I didn't think about that. I never saw it in that light. So, and that's what I like. Like, this is a protection deck that doesn't play like the other protection decks. So this is what I like about Black Widow. I don't need to put cards to get her ready. Once I have her suit, she just readies automatically. And I like this new preparation there, the anticipation. In her kit, it's really, really strong. It allows me to ready. It deals the damage. Man, it's super good. Because then if I don't have my suit, I can always rely on this if there's a minion that comes out. So, really fun. So, if you guys like Black Widow, I know the guys from One Stop Co-op Shop are doing Hawkeye and Black Widow tonight. So, they're going to be rocking that. And you can brag about the deck. You can say, hey, we just saw Steve play the game with Black Widow protection. And it was brutal. So much damage. And then you go. You guys can brag to them about how he was able to destroy Expert Kang in solo in about, I would say about 30 minutes. Between the talking and everything. Yeah. It's a good time for and this is a long scenario. And I got hosed. Oh man, getting all those bad cards, like turn 1. And the best part is I know how to call these things too. No. I would never do that. No. I love playing with Peter and Terrence. No, we played together when we were at Con of Heroes. And we're all friends. We're all friends. So yeah. Losing my suit turn, was it turn 1 or turn 2? Oh man, that hurt. Time travel hijinks. You gotta anticipate this bad card. So you always have to try to find something to protect your costume or your highest cost card. Colton's like, Steve, you're so braggy. I thought you were chill now. All right. I am chill. And I am also going to say goodnight to y'all. Please go and watch their stream and have fun with them. They're very cool. They talk a lot. So, very interactive. Very funny. Peter is always fun to watch. He's very comical because he just puts cards together and have fun. Which is what this game is all about. And then you got people like me that can just, I don't know, let's just build a crazy deck. See you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? So guys, just remember, have some fun and play the game. Ciao, ciao, guys. I'll see you again soon. If you want to join us tomorrow morning, I'm going to be playing with Brant around 10:30 a.m. On the Step Into the Portal channel. I am going to be rocking Valkyrie again. I have to find a way to make her work. So we'll see what we're going up against. So ciao, ciao, guys. See you soon.